We are set to bring you baseball from one. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Number 4.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
A little bouncer. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses with a curveball. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Up next will be Nick Williams. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Happ going back on it to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Lester sets. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
Full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Now batting, Ian Happ will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, number 24. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Rounded down the third baseline. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So digging in now, John Lester, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Comes set with the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lester on third. Murphy over at second. Rizzo at first with no outs. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now, in a comebacker, this could be big. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. Now, the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Stepping in, Javier Baez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Hayward sprinting after it. That's in the basket. A home run. Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Maikel Franco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Little chopper back his way. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2 this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Herrera will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in now, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 24.
Wind up and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Schwarber, and that retires the side. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. This one's down to third. And there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 24 there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rizzo will head for second. And And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And there's ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That's in there. Base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hap going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. High and deep to right center. Hap going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Swing and a miss, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lester has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Baez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And another throw over, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez has it. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again. Number 24. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And Rizzo able to make the catch in the... Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. There's a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. This is in the air to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Jake Arrieta. He went down on strikes last time up. Justin Bour is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Cishek's ready. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment.
And the throw to first is there. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hold strike 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 24 will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over his.
A swing and a miss. That Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, one man out. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Popped him up. Contreras is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Yank on the ground down the line. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, number 24. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Cishek. David Bodie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike three. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 24 is there to make the catch, and that means Pedro Strop takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Ready now, Adam Morgan. Carlos Santana is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And in steps Scott Kingery. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt, misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Tommy Hunter takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Herrera's there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So we witnessed a close one here, but this Time for baseball on the show from the... Standing in, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pitch on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Back up the middle. Kingery's there. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 8. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So he sets him down swinging. Cesar Hernandez sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Zobrist in foul ground. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Two out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Daniel Murphy now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted down the line in left. In there with base hit. Digging in, Wilson. Contreras. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. A runner at first with no outs here. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Murphy, base runner at first with one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And Franco will make the catch. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Wilson Ramos trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that... Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. 9-1-2 due up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Ian Happ got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Hoskins has got it, and the side is striding into the box. Michael Franco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 24. He readies for his first plate appearance. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Murphy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out toward second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004, and the throw is in time to get him to. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Murphy showing off his range. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. At the plate, Scott Kingery. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Number 24 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The next Cub up, Tyler Chatwood, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's a base hit on the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He went deep last time up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. 0-2, here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Michael Franco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ripped down the line. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ramos might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that's up and in for ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like striding in once again, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in?
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Justin Bohr will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The next 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Chatwood, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And they'll swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fast. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Schwarber back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter. Hit sharply on the ground. Kingery's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss at a ball down. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber coming in. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now in the box, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 13. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Pingree comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a double play victim last time around. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Pingree right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. So coming to the plate, number 24. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1 and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Next up will be the fifth. Carlos Santana will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 5. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the Luis Avilan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Wilson. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He homered back in the third inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Steve Cishek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next to be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. He's set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Daniel Murphy now. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's a .333 hitter. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. So tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Coming to the plate now, number 24. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Williams facing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So here now's the pitcher, Steve Cishek. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit hard down the line. There is Franco. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to right. On the run is Williams. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pedro Strop is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. In now, Luis Avilan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cesar Hernandez goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Back goes Hayward at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the
Now from the windy. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor, and we are set for baseball here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. So a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Lester's 2-0 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lester's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Way out in front.
No ball. 2 straight.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Daniel.
The pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward will get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's one well above the zone for a ball. No outs, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and gone. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Ian Happ looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Missed with a slider. Squared that one up just a little late.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, David Bodie, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past history against John Lester, he's a .375 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Lester into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ giving chase. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The
pitcher, John Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him, and there he goes towards second. This one's down to third, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a double steal try here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he's safe. Oh, one pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Throw over to third, but he'll be in there easily. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lindor is there, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Greg Allen. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Corey Kluber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Digging in, Ian Happ, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly.
And we'll have to leave it there. Standing in, Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Bodie is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, David Bodie.
Leading off is the Chicago fourth, third baseman, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Cabrera. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And they got him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in, Melky Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding in, Yan Gomes. First time up, he went down looking. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner. And I mean,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Murphy. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a little tapper. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis charging this one, and he is in there. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. So striding in, Corey Kluber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bounce towards the mound. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Lindor from the outfield grass. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Six runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. So striding forward now, Melky Cabrera. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is striding into the box. David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 13.
Neil Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall, and gone into the right field bleachers. So in now for Chicago, John Lester. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Kipnis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Bogey gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Lester has his target. Here's the 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Brad Hand enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, his career line against Brad Hand. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Brad Hand, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Hit to third. Moby fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out to center field. 2 down here in the 9th. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lester into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Zero.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And he lays off there 1-0. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's totaled 13 base hits in 51 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Down the first baseline. Bird gloves it. The tag, and he is out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Hicks going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Neil Walker. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Bird is off of first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Albert Almora, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0. Popped him up. Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, Shane Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shane Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Robinson is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So digging in now, Austin Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the changeup is way low that time. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, half. 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Brett Gardner becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on a
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now in the box, Ian Happ. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Robinson looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. A fly out and a single for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw to third. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 now. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Gardner. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Almora in pursuit. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Andujar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Andujar stands at first with 1 out. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hot shot down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ripped down the first base line. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Way out in front.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
And he will get there to make the run. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Got a big and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Murphy stands at second with 2 gone. Zach Britton is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. As a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Hamels into the windup. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Now it'll be the Cubs deep.